some dangerous Navy and Marine folks on site with high-tech toys didn't like a video of truth about Mary's children in 9/11. It's Biden's terrorist folks. And again, this will not focus. It's very obvious them doing that. They're taunting to get anger. And I hear they're making quite the documentary with the dangerous Indian American and all those Indian illegal enemy combatants on site to be the devil. You ask about me and why the devil is hijacking your call to me, stealing the phone too. At the next Biden, and you look into everything that's Indian and Chinese with the Biden administration. You try to call me in front of them. You ask how many times Indian, Chinese, Navy, Marine folks, Biden administration, how many times has Mr. Brady been brought up in front of you? How many times did you make a pocket dot? About your treasonous administration not covering truth. Very easily documented truth, hijacking of lifelines for political, religious, and business gain. And easily documented. It uses censorship software as it goes to 90065. It's sorted to 4260 Eagle Rock Boulevard. It's sorted to Apartment 409. And dangerous folks like LaJoy, Postmaster General. Wouldn't be surprised if you got direct connections. It just stopped. The counter just stopped. It's up to 228. And dangerous folks on site. You look for the documentaries of them and those who are being the devil this 4th of July. Look for documentaries of who they're connected to, where that goes from, with them. And you get a little justice for Mary's children, 9/11, 424-229-4140. Whatever you get when you don't get me. You get dangerous Biden administration making sure on this 4th of July that one of my videos of truth is butchered. I don't make as many. I'm calmly and patiently waiting. Come see me. I have to check every 10 seconds to make sure they haven't turned off the video. This is my graphic art livelihood being hijacked. And in my real livelihood of building Lois house is also being hijacked by dangerous Biden administration, particularly Navy, Marines, LaJoy, Admiral, medical research being passed by, growing a new body. 1996, went into the hospital, Conway Charity Hospital. You spend that many days $11 days with no insurance, no nothing. You spend 11 days in a charity hospital in Monroe, Louisiana, and this thing fell out, I think, before or after. I'm not sure. Bring me up at every Vatican City photo op, sometimes called the Mass of Sin, because they're not doing their jobs. Get it on video. Your hijack called to me. Post. That your family's lifeline being hijacked, and ask all Catholic priests, nuns. Why can't I reach Mr. Brady? When else will my phone not be allowed to work? Why was your Catholic schooling in Monroe, Louisiana, from kindergarten on, taunting the man? When else will my family's lifeline not be allowed to work? Where else is your I've heard a few times, oh, more than a few, folks talking about a priest in here at the apartment complex. That brings me back that talking to the social workers at the Good Samaritan when I lost 80 pounds in a few weeks, ended up in the hospital and in the wheelchair. And they said, what religion are you? I said, well, I'm not really religious. Well, actually, I'm very religious, just not in the wrong way lots of faiths are built around lately. I said, I'm Catholic. And they said, oh, we'll get a Catholic priest to come up. And in the 70 plus days, 75 around there, yeah, I didn't see that Catholic priest. They did send up a Buddhist monk. So that tells me something right there. Make that video whatever you get when you don't get me. And yes, you see, the Marines, the Navy treason kind of stuff, I don't get comments, I don't get feedback. So you ask, when else will my phone not be allowed to work, and why is the Navy involved in such a massive disinformation campaign? Oh, 7-11 marriage. Devil's sister, Lori Ann Brady Bond, married to the gayest sailor ever, Samuel Lynn Bond, with a 7-11 marriage. Oh, anybody who's had me brought up the past quarter century plus. What did he say, and did they have a pocket doctor going as they were doing it? It can't focus, it's a phone. I've used lots of phones from Walmart, even cheap ones, with only 2 tries, that's something. Make that video whatever you get when you don't get me. Bring me up in front of all Catholics. Ask, what are you doing today in your Catholic schools? As part of religious, political, and business censorship. Gregory Sambanero, excuse me. Gregory Sambanero, I'm a handsome bald guy, I have trouble doing 2 things at once. He's a cardiologist. I graduated from high school with him, and him being a cardiologist is scary. Same as Gregory, David Sambanero, devil's ass kisser, rosy cheeks. Seattle newscaster, that's scary. Especially when they're not covering the news, and hijack lifelines, this 1911 Flight 93 check calling a dozen years, no mail. That any of my imagery videos, especially when that's promoting a plague. You can't reach them worldwide. You can't reach folks to tell them wear masks, keep their distance. That's how they're promoting a plague. So get on video, your stolen call to me, and realize when you see the address the Navy's treason, no comments about that, a phone or mail, and dangerous folks in the Navy conducting war openly with us on the American soil through their recruiters, through their families. Look for pocket dots left and right for Mary's Children 9/11, of course, children of nowadays. Lifelines being hijacked is not the best thing, so look upon all children as Mary's Children of 9/11 around today, and yeah, those who have lost their father or mother during excuse me, handsome bald guy. And they are now missing a parent. Yeah, think of it as that. They're Mary's Children 9/11, and you need to find out why their lifelines are being hijacked by those folks who were the devil. This 4th of July, as you try to call me, who were the devil, and the way their lifelines working at a critical time. Make that video, post that video. And you bring me up in front of all Navy recruiters, Marine recruiters, real military recruiters even. But I seem to see more, yeah, with the 7/11 marriage. Married on the 7th of September, Devil's Sister, personal life in the back. And on the 11th, we all know what that was, 9/11. Get on video, whatever you get when you don't get married. In front of those Navy recruiters to play the devil's advocate. Yeah, I get the feel of a Navy recruiter being terroristic. With high-tech toys, the folks who just stopped the previous video. Get it on video. Your hijack call to me, post, whatever you get when you don't get me. And yes, make those pocket documentaries left and right. And be the devil's advocate. Are you getting as many folks asking about this man as I am in my line of work, or this, or that, or the other? Get a lot out of them. And yes, buy a Marine a drink. Navy recruiter, AT&T folks, that next door, they're quieter now than they used to be. Buy them a drink, or 20. Find out what else they're doing, what they know about what has brought us to play. And yeah, it's definitely promoting with those high-tech lifelines. Get it on video, or at least audio. Audios go for a long time. 32 gigabyte card will give you a week, if not much longer, depending on what else you got on it. So let that pocket dot go and ask about me in front of all those Navy and Marine recruiters, all those Navy and Marine officers. What else are you doing? What else are those folks, those officers and such doing? Well, things are much better this 4th of July than they have been. But you find out, because it affects us all. Marriage, children, 9/11, and many others. Families of 9/11 and many others. What do you know about this? When else will my phone not be allowed to work? And for those of you actively involved in 9/11 in the Navy, the wrong side of that. Marines, others, FBI folks. Do you know, as you were conspiring or being told to do this or that or the other, and doing that, like stopping that video I just made. Get your videos of the poster, photos from the poster out there on Eagle Rock. Sometimes it will stop the traffic, depending on how good the video I got going. Of course, it's the 4th of July, so all our folks are out there in places right now. But yeah, take the photo of poster, just one in a dozen years. Ask FBI Ray, the organized crime family of Ray, and yeah, Gil Day, Admiral, on down. What do you know about Mr. Brady's lifeline being hijacked? When else will my phone not be allowed to work? What are you a part of? Aside from being in the way of the Lord's house. Get on video. Oh, damn, it's just about completely stopped that. There's one. Let's see your next pair of audio. Pocket dog. Buy that Marine, buy that Navy recruiter a drink. Or 20. FBI, AT&T, all those folks who might be involved in such very evil things as hijacking lifelines among them. One of many things among them. Yeah, find out what else they're doing, and some of you know how to get under folks' skin, like turning off a video because you don't like its content and you're with the Navy. For those of you without the Navy, yeah, use those skills of yours for good. And get them screaming at what else they're doing. Get on Pocket Doc and post. Tell many others do the same.